Greetings and salutations. Welcome to Knife Chats with Tobias.
Okay, I was hoping to be doing a video on this knife by now. Unfortunately, things have got in the way. But I do want to show this to let people know that I have received it, and I want to thank Randy for getting it to me and everything and all the other stuff. But this is basically going to be a channel update and let folks know that I will be reviewing this knife. It's a traveling knife that's going around. This is my top priority, and it will be the very next thing I do on the channel. But in the meantime, I gotta basically come to terms with some issues that I've been having. Now, I don't normally want to talk about personal issues or anything like that. That's not what this channel is about. But I did have a major medical emergency. We'll just put it that way, back in August. Now, some folks on Kitty's Corner are already aware of it, and a few of you other ones out there are already aware of it. I was not attacked by a bear or anything like that, but I did have a serious medical concern about 5 months ago, 6 months ago now, I guess. In any case, I had a bit of a relapse. In any case, in general, it's really been very difficult for the last 6 months to try and keep pace with what I've been doing. And that's one of the reasons why some of the things have changed, like you're not seeing a slideshow with every video and stuff like that. And at this moment, I do not have any future content coming up. Had I not had some content coming up, there would have been a gap of about a week and a half where nothing was showing because I had some content already in place when the emergency happened this time. Not as serious as the first time, but still serious enough that it stopped me from doing anything. And well, what I guess I'm trying to get to is that I don't have any real content set for the near future. I've got about 8 or 9 plans on the books that I was working on, but just haven't had time to do the research, haven't had time to actually sit down and do the video, and I haven't had time to do the editing or anything like that. What I will tell you is I do have some stuff I'm going to show you now, and I think what I'm going to do in order to fill some gaps in the very near future is I'm going to take some of the older content that was just on Kitty's Corner and has never been shown, that I had no intention of ever putting on the actual channel, out on the channel, so you can see that, so that I at least have something up for the channel. In the meantime, the next 2 or 3 weeks is going to be pretty sketchy as I try and get back on track. But I thought what I would do today, because this will be probably the very first video that I end up shooting, and this is the traveling knife, the Victorinox Hunter. It's either the XL or the XT. I'm not sure which one. Like I said, I haven't had a chance to do the all the research. The difference between the XL and the XT is one of them has a Phillips driver and the other one has a corkscrew. This comes in different colors. There was an orange one, which is really cool, and then there's the green one here. But what I want to do with this knife is I want to compare it to this knife here, the Rescue Tool, because the blades on this are similar to the Hunter XL or Hunter XT. And I also want to compare it to the original 111 millimeter Hunter, so you can see the difference between those knives. I don't think anyone else who's been looking at this traveling knife has been able to do that, so that's what I want to do with this, and I will do that as soon as I possibly can. But unfortunately, it's not going to be this weekend, which is what I was hoping for. It might be in a week or two. But also what I wanted to do now is show you the card that I got from Randy. He just wrote a simple note. Glad you are joining in on this one. Looking forward to your video. Happy New Year's. Also a gift for Skip included. Regards, Randy. That's Randy WSG. And well, let's look at some stickers and stuff that came with it, so we can move a few other forward. This is Ace on Knives sticker. I believe all of these people have reviewed this knife. I don't know for sure. Thrifty Kniffy, Randy WSG. I don't think I had this sticker before, so that is really cool. Knives of the North and Juvan's Knife Flicks. That's a really cool name, and it's got a cat on it, so you know I really like that one. And also Ace on Knife has a clear card, which is pretty cool. I believe this was the gift for Skip, and this is if anyone's familiar with Sailor Jerry, there's the Sailor Jerry spiced rum, you know, the rum of the Volcano Club. Well, Sailor Jerry's was a tattoo artist in Hawaii, I believe. In any case, this is one of his more famous tattoos that you could get at Sailor Jerry's tattoo shop. And this is a little sticker for it, and that's pretty cool. And it'll fit in well with Skip. I'm hoping that was the gift for Skip, because if not, then this was going to be the gift for Skip. Randy can tell me if that's the case or not. This is by Fox and Hound. This is and Fox and Hound is also a SMKW house brand, or at least it was when this knife was made, I believe. And this is a nice Damascus blade and everything. And look at how thick that genuine stag is on there. Big old chunky stag on there. Brass pommel, brass guard up there. It's just a little bird and trout knife, and I collect a lot of bird and trout knives, so I have a feeling this was for me. Could be wrong, but Skip isn't the bird and trout guy. Of course, he would use this as a wonderful paring knife, another thing it could be done with, but it's a pretty cool gift, and I really appreciate that. And I also appreciate the sticker for Skip. I'm sure he'll really be happy with that. Hopefully Skip will be back next week and with some kind of episode. I don't know for certain. And hopefully by next Sunday or the Sunday after that, I'll be able to hop on and do this this hunter knife. In the meantime, I have several other projects planned that I hope to be bringing very soon. One knife that I've already kind of mentioned a little bit of was the Bearhead Doctor's knife in the Appaloosa Spade series. I will be talking about this knife and I will review it, but it's going to be reviewed as part of another video that I'm working on, which is going to be looking at basically all my doctor's knives, or more correctly, physician's knife. And I'm going to actually talk a little bit about the physician pattern, how long it's been around, and so on and so forth. This is the very first one I picked up by Schrade. This is another one, another physician's knife that was by Rough Rider, not a Bearhead. And then this is probably my favorite one that I have to date. And this is a Sparkle one or something like that, or Forest Tree Bone, or Forest Tree Acrylic, I think is what they called it, by Frost. It's a Steel Warrior. And anyway, that's probably the other video that I'll be working on. Plus, I've got a couple other videos on Victorinox knives I want to talk about and everything else. But in the meantime, what I'm going to have to do is fill some gaps with more of my members-only videos that were done almost a year or two ago. So it'll be new content for most of you, the folks who are members of Kitty's Corner. Well, I'm sorry you've already seen it, but all I can say is this is beyond my control. If you notice, this hand hasn't been moving much, and that's because I'm not even supposed to be using this hand at this moment. because of the procedure that they did. So I can't lift anything with it or anything. So for another day, and it's that would mean there would be nothing on Friday, and I at least wanted to get something up on Friday. So hopefully we'll have something for you on Sunday and next Wednesday and next Friday, and then hopefully by then I'll be at least back in the saddle a little bit, and I'll be able to get something up that is new content. Thanks for understanding, and I'll talk to you again soon.
Let me take just a second to thank you once again for dropping by and spending a few minutes here at Knife Chats with Tobias. I really do appreciate it, and I do appreciate any comments that you leave. So please remember to give me that thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell so you'll know when the next episode is up and running. Thanks again for dropping by. Really do appreciate your time here.